Peace, divine beings. I'm Ty, and I'm bringing you a full moon in Scorpio reading today. So I have two decks here, the Moonology deck and Divine Abundance Oracle deck. So I'll be pulling a few cards, and this is a collective reading. Collective reading, just figuring out, asking, what is it that we need to release? What is it that we need to let go in order to step into our power fully? We have Pluto going retrograde, and that's also another strong presence that we have here at this time. So I'm going to pull a few cards. I've already shuffled and prayed over the cards prior to coming on the video. So let's see what we have here. Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? What message do you have for us today, Spirit? Alright, so I was only going to pull one card from that deck, but I got three here. So let's see what we have. All right, we have full moon in Pisces. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. This is, if you know anything about Pisces, Pisces is a water sign and is very connected to spirit. So I think that what this card is telling us is that now is the time that we need to be connected more than ever to our spirituality, so that we can discern and know what is not for us and what no longer serves us. We have to find that balance between our everyday life, our everyday work life, and also bringing in that spiritual balance and practicality in order to move forward, in order to be our higher selves. We also have new moon in Libra, okay? By balancing our spirituality and practicality and finding that balance, incorporating the spirituality into our lives every day, we'll start to see new romantic cycles happening. New romance and with love, new romance with money and career, just new abundance following us and flowing into us. We also have a mutable moon. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is yet set in stone. And basically what that's letting us know is this is only temporary. Where we're at right now is only temporary. And when we find that balance, when we start to incorporate spirit into our lives more fully and find that balance between the practical and the spiritual, we can change our current situation. Our current situation is only temporary. Let's see what else. Okay, we must follow our intuition, tap into our intuition, connect with our spirit, connect with our intuition, trust our intuition, and trust that when things come up for us, that our intuition is telling us and is showing us what things we need to let go, what things are for us and what things are not for us. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. That's our intuition. That's that gut feeling you get. Anytime you're about to make any decisions or choices, or anytime you're moving in a different way or in a wrong way, you get that gut feeling to let you know, hey, this is not okay. This is not right. We need to change. You're having attacks, or you're feeling anxious, you're feeling nauseous, and you're not knowing what's going on. That's a sign that your intuition is trying to tell you something. You have to find that balance and incorporate that spirit, your spirituality, into your everyday life so that you can understand what your spirit and what your intuition is trying to tell you. We got to reframe our mind. We have to choose a different perspective. And we have to stop thinking that, this is happening to me. Why is this happening to me? But instead of saying this is happening to me, we need to say this is happening for me. This is happening so that I can move in a different way. This is happening so it can move me onto a better path, move me closer to my highest self. Reframing your mind, choosing a different perspective. Okay, invite more love into your space and into your life. When you find that balance and when you're incorporating spirit into your daily life, you connect with your heart chakra so that you can feel that intuition, feel when it feels good, feel when it doesn't feel good, and invite more love into your life. Non-duality. Okay, this feels like this is where we're coming from. We're coming from a space of non-duality. We need to incorporate duality more into our lives and not always wonder, oh, this is bad, this is good, but incorporate the bad into the good. Incorporate your shadow into your light. When you practice duality and when you practice more love, when you practice with your spirituality, and when you reframe your mind, that's when that love comes in. That's when that new romantic cycle begins. That's when that new cycle begins with your finances, with your career, with your love life, with anything that you're wanting to manifest. But first you have to start within, start with you. You have to find that balance with your spirituality and your practicality. Every day we wake up and we just start doing the things. We're going to work, we're logging in online to our work from home jobs, we're logging into social media. When do you ever take time to stop and just be? Not think about, oh, I have to go to work because I gotta survive. Like, you're surviving, you're breathing right now in this moment. When you start to realize that and start to be more intentional with your days, with everything that you're doing, that's when those new cycles begin. When you reframe your mind and choose a different perspective, when you listen to your intuition, when you practice duality, when you incorporate your spirit and your shadow into the light, when you incorporate the bad into the good, and when you take a moment to stop and think that this is not happening to me, this is happening for me, this is happening so that I can move into a different space, that's when that love comes in. Okay? It's the full moon right now. So now is the perfect time for us to clear our minds, to declutter, clear those unwanted negative thoughts, self-restricting thoughts, self-inhibiting thoughts that are holding us back. Now is the time to clear those. Okay? When these things arise, when these thoughts and feelings arise, what we tend to do is we tend to go into this woe is me. Oh, I didn't do this because this happened. Or I can't do this because I don't have this. Or I didn't have this, or I wasn't given this, so that's not possible for me. It's time to clear those thoughts, those habits out of your life, out of your space, out of your aura. Use the energy of the full moon to remove those negative thought patterns. Remove those unwanted feelings and thoughts. Excuse me. We need to connect with our inner child. Okay? Yes. Connecting with your inner child. Feeling more free. Clearing those things out so that you can feel the weight lifted up off your shoulder. Doing those mirror and shadow work exercises to figure out what it is that's really triggering you so that you can get back to that inner child. Go back to that space. Go back to those times where you felt unwanted and unworthy and unloved. And love yourself. Show yourself the love that you wish that you would have gotten. Okay? We have to be open to the new possibilities. In order to do that, in order to be open to the new possibilities, we must clear out those things that are no longer serving us, the things that are holding us back, that is keeping us from walking on that path. Okay, this takes courage. This takes patience. This takes strength. But you can do it. Okay? You have the courage. Everything you need is already within you. Okay? You have it. You just have to tap into it. You have to listen to your intuition. Tap into your intuition, okay? Reframe your mind. Choose a different perspective. Let go of those old things, those old stories that we tell ourselves, those excuses that we make to make ourselves feel comfortable. It's time to clear them out. It's time to declutter, okay? It's time to let your authentic self shine forward. It's time to step into your power. It's time to call back your power, okay? This situation that you're in right now is only temporary, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone. It's only temporary. Okay. I think that's all the cards we need. So again, when you incorporate spirit and you find that balance in your everyday life, find the balance between working and playing. Find the balance between spirit and finding the balance between the physical. Tapping into your intuition, listening to yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself, trusting that your heart will show you the way, will lead you the way. You know how you're ever about to like do something or make a decision and it's like you start getting this nervous feeling like, is this right? I don't know if I should do this. That's your intuition. But we tend to make these excuses and tell ourselves these stories like, maybe if I just do it this way, then it'll work. Or maybe if I just do it another way, it'll work. No, listen to your intuition. It's telling you something, okay? When you clear out those negative thought patterns, old habits that are no longer serving you, when you reframe your mind and choose a different perspective, when you are open to love, open to new ideas, open to peace, okay? You give compassion to your inner child. You love that inner child. okay? That's when the new goodness will flow in. Those new cycles will start to flow in. New abundance, new prosperity, new love, new romance, new careers. You just have to be open. You have to be open and understand that nothing is yet set in stone. Everything is temporary. I hope this message gives you and brings you closer to a sense of peace, brings you more peace in your life. Thank you so much for watching.